Interesting. Alright, so it does work. It's over here. Alright, I know that seemed like a really long time, a 4-minute wait before stuff actually happens, but sometimes that's just how it is. Why is it like that? Let's see. Now, I know it's going to be kind of funny for the very few people who know the inside joke about me even considering to come back to this silly game, because, I mean, I personally don't think the game can actually last as long. The game was kind of boring and stuff like that. But the stuff that I was interested into, which we'll make jokes about, actually. Because you can only hold 5 anyway. So let's see. The May Angels? Never heard of these people. Made, this year, by the way. And not too long ago, even. Yeah, very recently. 2 weeks ago, almost. Give or take. In a 2 additional days. About 2 weeks old. And it's already quite that many. You know how suspicious that is, by the way? So weird. Like, you're telling me that you could not. And you have 3 officers. I'm gonna write that name down. I really want to know. I want to jump in, check their stuff, and jump right out. Because they truly are weird. What's this other stuff? Alright, I don't have streamer mode on. Well, I don't really need streamer mode on because, my old friends, Maze. Because, truth be told, activity is all nice and dandy and all, but what about people who will just talk to you? Do they bare minimum have a Discord? Because, you know, it took me a while near the end of my life cycle of this game. I finally decided to do a Discord and stuff like that. Because it's kind of great when you can get to talk to people afterwards. But I've learned that you can't really play this game consistently. I mean, I thought I was being pretty fair with the rules about the whole, you know, having a 2-week break or something like that at the very least. There was this one guy who was keeping a track of that. Like, honestly, he tried. He really did. But these guys right here, they're going exponentially fast. Like, what's going on here? I mean, I should judge them based on their leader. I mean, they may not be all powerful. You know, truth be told, the game does give you a bunch of content anyway. A bunch of free loot. If bare minimum you had the free stuff with a couple of additions, I'd probably consider him a leader. And yes, you would have to have some particular additions to be worthwhile. Because, you know, it wouldn't be enough. It would need more. So much more. How much more? A lot more. One, by the way, this is like the complete opposite of the other one. How can you tell me that you're a nearly 4-year-old, well, a 3-year-old alliance with this few many people? You really had trouble finding people, or people just left, or you kicked them, or something like that? It's just, they wouldn't be on for that often, and it's just like, listen. So, and then one, I'm surprised they have at least one officer. At least one. I mean, I tried to have a system where, we would have an officer members, and we could not go up on members if we could not find ourselves an officer. I mean, it wasn't that much of a demand, but it was important for growth. can't just grow recklessly. Or maybe I could have kept it together. Maybe if I ever did make a whole new alliance thing, I would go into a phase where. But could you imagine that? Could you imagine where I'd make a point where, all right, so I'm having trouble enjoying the game. We'll give everyone like a month break or something like that, just a free month for everyone to stay away from the game. From in addition to your time. Crazy, right? Most people wouldn't think you would be on that type of time whatsoever. Might as well just push it to 3 months, really. But nah, at least 2 weeks worth of game. At least 2 weeks worth of gameplay. Well, at least signing in within 2 weeks isn't asking for much, man. It's not. It really wasn't. It was just annoying. Just like this alliance right here. It just doesn't make any sense. Funny how this went 4 years old and 1 away from the maximum number. Now, I wish I could see this little thing. Read players, get along, always willing to help others. Let's see. So base, play BSF1, match, treaty, okay. And they've definitely played the original game. That's how they have a 5-star level and stuff like that. I had to do that before. I don't know about these guys right here. Now, red flag right now. They've been months since they've been made, but they already have an issue. They have 2 issues. 1, no officers. Questionable. Very, very questionable. And their main ship is on ship 2, which, for some of us who don't know, or maybe it's changed, but let me know, it costs money to switch ships. And unfortunately, when I was making my characters back in the heyday, I made 2 characters here, and 1 on the 3rd. And it's going to cost money to make another ship. Which I simply wasn't down for. Now, while Omega Brawley 6 claims he'll play the game and stuff like that, I don't think it's mad. It ain't going to change the fun fact of this game. These are the only people that have interest in me. They are about a month old. They at least have 1 officer and 7 members. They're new to the... What is this? Unique PN required. Whisper if you're interested. Whisper if I'm interested. I don't have to whisper. I just have to accept it and that's it. So I kind of want to screenshot this real quick, because just to humor myself, to see if the exact same people add me to their alliance. They don't do that. They probably don't. Just decline your offer. Yes, decline. I thought about just jumping in and jumping out, but I don't know if I want to do that specifically. What was that last message? That doesn't matter. I gotta go. They gotta go, and they gotta go. Alright, let's step in a populated area. I'm probably not gonna mess with the people. There's like 2 alliances I probably won't touch with a 10-foot pole, and maybe it's the best in slot, and there's another one. I just can't remember the name of it right now. Times it. I guess I got an hour still. Don't know if I'll honestly be doing this for a whole hour though. I mean, I kind of want to just make a whole new alliance again. Oh my gosh, he's doing a lap dance. The best in the slot is doing anything with a new person. How new is this guy? Oh, my friend is online. And he's online. And Ren's online. They might ask me to join. I've been thinking about joining their alliance for the longest time, but it's just like, I don't know, I just can't do it. And to give you a brief history of that, what's this guy's name? Andy? I sort of kind of betrayed their trust, and well, we still talk to each other. It's just that I'm not gonna allow myself to do it again. Not a second time. Oh no. Like, he may have forgiven me, but I didn't really forgive myself. Not to... Well, getting rid of the lines is a strong word. It's more of, I passed it down to a officer who was willing to, who could prove that they could find a person, the way I did, by the way, and create a new alliance. So, that was actually possible. Oh, hey, I saw you, I saw you online, actually. I mean, I kind of meant what I said, by the way, so, you know, I do think about it. I mean, I kind of forgot you can show up to these, streams, and, but it's important, though. It's just like, I don't know. I just don't know how to get back into this game. I mean, I have an idea how to, but the game just kind of lays it out for you already. I mean, when I gave away my armor, I just assumed that that was it. Because really, it's just, yeah, I've been playing base. Honestly, I have no excuse to not play base, honestly. Base has new content as far as anyone's concerned. Brand new content to go out there and just enjoy the world. Enjoy it the way it was meant to be. Beautiful game. I mean, I have to go make some space and download it. I mean, I don't have Genshin Impact or Tower of Fantasy downloaded anymore, so I probably do have the data for it. And I don't mind getting lost in that game. But I guess it's one of those sunk lock fallacy type of thingies. Alright, what was I going to do before you got here? I think I was going to teleport to a more active spot and see how many, actually, I can change it up a little bit. It baffles me that base has movement skills that are not New Genesis, which is, open world game. Yeah, tell me about it. Or it does? I had no idea. But yeah, that game's had 10 years of development. It had time to become a better game. New Genesis, while it does have its extra stuff to it, I mean, it's getting there, but obviously not enough to hold my attention. Shoot, man. I'll sometimes play, well, I would make a comment about Fortnite, about how it was actually fun to play, getting in a car, blowing people up, and just annoying the hell out of everybody and stuff like that. Like, that was mad fun. I'm not gonna lie about that. That was hilarious. And as soon as they took it away, I was like, ugh. You know, I'm in a car, you somebody get out of the car and shoot people, while everyone's, you know, using this, the four... Actually, man, that's not the problem with Fortnite. Fortnite just has an issue with, the game centralizing up around mythics and stuff like that. Like, it was heavily mythic-centric. I mean, you still get your car for transportation, but you can also attack, too. But you didn't want to mess with those people with the mythics. Unless, of course, you had your own mythic to deal with them. And aside from that one win that I posted, that was just one of those rare situations where the guy was being dumb and didn't think I could hear him coming up the zip line, so I just shot him twice and killed him. Which was hilarious. But that dude should have known better. Who do you think he was? Okay, let's see. So, I need to investigate this alliance that I was in. Also, this place is not as popular as I thought it'd be. Oh, did you see the person giving the other person a lap dance or something like that? Or a chair? It was fun. Because, you know, that never gets old, by the way. Since Phantasy Star is rated infimmature now. Honestly, like, why didn't they do it sooner? This is the most populated place? Man, Stia is still dead. I think that also irks me. No love for Stia. If you have Grovement too, there's an exchange. Oh, I mean, if I get back to this game, it's gonna be for trolling, and I'll give you an idea how that would work. Now let's see. So we have this goofy armor right here that has no potency in it whatsoever. Death. Dread 5, which people are desperately trying to go after, by the way. D-Colds, which shockingly might have some type of usefulness. but like very, very little. I'm not sure this alt solo is probably HP related. Let's see, Sovereign War, which is like multi-resistances, and then finally Freeze Ward, which, to be fair, Freeze is the most annoying status in the game, or any status that just immobilizes you is the worst. Usually has been, always will be. Beginner's mistake. Yeah, but the programmers you would think are not beginners, unless of course they are. No, it doesn't count. This is the second game. They should have known by now about what was important and what was not. And since you and I both know about Dragon Quest Heroes, I mean, Dragon Quest Heroes kind of has no excuse about having weapons that are completely worthless. I mean, I would love to make a video about how making every single weapon in that game useful to some extent, you know. Even taking the easy way out and just offer some HP recovery elements on that, something like that. You know, that'd be an easy fix for a lot of stuff. Map fluff. But no, we can't have that. Even something legendary like movement ability, like movement speed. Couldn't even have something like that. But I don't want to go into Dragon Quest Hero because that is the best game in my opinion. The best. It really is about investigating more about this. Right, gotta go to a populated place. Oh look, it thinned out a little bit. Because funny enough, on Ship 3, I do actually have I'm a part of an alliance. I think they're called the Rose of Jericho. They're an alright alliance. I think they've helped me before. And they do have a Discord. I've just never had, like, any bonding time with them whatsoever. I've just kind of just used them. And I know that sounds weird to say use them, but I can't think of any better word. Because honestly, I barely know any of the guys whatsoever. It's just in and out, almost. Almost like just matchmaking. Which, truth be told, back in the day when you and I used to not have to worry about matchmaking and doing those missions, that was fun. You didn't have to rely on all the time. Like, okay, we got to get a team together, go around, start asking people, and I bet that was the most exciting. Does that thing sort of even happen anymore? Do we just like, hey, we need something to happen because a new weapon dropped, we don't know, we're probably not going to ever get it, but that's an excuse to get people together? That sort of thing? Like, that sort of thing was amazing, you know? I miss those days. Heck, even, there were even missions like, whatchamacallit, even... And you've heard me talk about this before, but Dark False Ages, when it first came out, was the best. Because what it forced you to do. You could not just go into that mission and be like, I'll go with some random team. No. People actually wanted you to know what you were doing. You had a good enough battle power and stuff like that. You know, just follow basic important things. And if you didn't, they freaking left you, man. That right there was beautiful. It almost probably forced people to actually start playing together, like actually labbing up together. Like, all right, let's just find some people that we know that they're doing, so I get this done quick within 15 minutes. That sort of thing. Of course, there's also getting rid of it entirely and replacing it with the 2, and no one would care whatsoever. Hey, this is your alliance, the OP alliance. Let's see how many people who have invited to their alliance already. No? Might investigate this one though. It'd be kind of weird if I try to take it over.
Welcome.
And maybe I'm just a little pet peeve because no one will actually talk to me. Join their alliance, but I guess this is just a quick way of doing it. On one hand, maybe I need to put the effort into actually talking to people. Possibly.
Yeah.
What's my money right now? Not particularly enough. Let's see, even if I want to do something crazy. Limit break. They haven't been limit broken yet.
Keep shooting for the stars.
There's a 92? Oh boy.
Keep shooting for the stars.
And not enough money.
Come again.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Well, I know how to make money. I really do. But do I really feel like going to, whatchamacallit, oh, I don't know, deck space? Which does surprisingly have people because someone found that it's actually a better grinding spot. Or do I just bear the fact that I might have to go through, oh, actually, Vampire was always a fun map to go to. So that's not so bad. It's just that whoever thought it was a good idea to have Magnus as anything like, I don't know, something about Magnus is just a bad design map, really. I get you jump around and stuff like that, but sometimes it may be above you, below you. It's just, there's too many ups and downs in that map. Really irritating. I mean, I still think that whatchamacallit was a good map. I'll give Stia credit for making, what is it called? The Nuisance Planet was a very interesting map, in all honesty. Very interesting. Facing different bosses and stuff like that. I mean, granted, the other stages did have different bosses, but it was a different variety of stuff. Elements changing and stuff like that. It was a nice place to grind it. And this got shoulders. Alright, check around. No one's invited me yet. Should I go ahead and see what happens? Let's see. Alright, friends list. Let's see. Who else is online that I know of? He used to be in my alliance, but not anymore. Never heard this guy. Obviously, you're watching the stream. Ghost CC, can't remember. They were used to be in my alliance too, long gone. Probably a person who I decided to queue up with one time and did well in one of those serious missions. So, and then finally this right here, who has been around for a while, but I don't know if they were important whatsoever. Let's see. So, what is the weapon to look for now? The weapon you described, I probably can't buy right now. What is the weapon to buy? If somebody were going to go through the trouble. How do I look for it? Let's just say weapon. I guess we'll go for rods. And is it 10? I have to go as far as to 10, I think. Wow, Fluengar is not that inexpensive whatsoever. Oh, then there's this too. Oh my gosh, small text. Small text. They really gotta fix this whole text thingy, man. Like, I don't want to have to zoom in and look at my text all the time for this sort of thing. It's kind of irritating. Is there a 11-star weapon? I'm curious. That's considered... Okay, it's considered 11. Well, it's considered 11 stars, so it must be important. Light attack, protect R.
See you later.
I'm not gonna say that I missed that little part, but I'm sure it's not too hard to figure out about what a person can do about that. Alright, I guess I can tease these guys. I'll probably make a second video about these guys. No, the line, stickers. No, posted the boards, huh? Nothing, huh? Incredible. Oh yeah, I forgot you weren't, they were added in the NC. Yeah, it's just enroll. Oh yeah, enrollment history. I forgot about that. It's so important. Let's see. Wow, same day, same day, same day, same day. These two on the same day. Huh? So, 2 guys I've been on the same day with, huh? Just mine was a bit further off. Interesting. I just don't know how this alliance is going to make it. But tell you what, we'll say hi. That's what we'll do. I didn't say hail, but... okay. There, we'll see if anyone responds. Might make a part 2 specifically for that alliance, though. Okay, they do have like a little icon to their like name, so I guess that's something to look forward to. Honestly, I thought they were iconless, and well, we didn't need any of that. Specific people that are, oh, this is Jim. These are the guys who we were going to merge with at one time, but it didn't go too well because, well, I decided to pull out. Even though they kind of had a good idea that I was going to pull out anyway. I mean, I was talking about it so much. And needed about, a week just to make it happen. I mean, it doesn't really matter if I remove people intentionally to make room, and if they did too, I guess their people were just very important. Reminding us about the people they ain't ever gonna get back. Well, they were probably not to, rub it in their faces. It's just one of those things where, I don't, to me anymore, honestly. And I can't see myself going back to that alliance. Because originally, I thought I was just going to break down my alliance and just have myself join. That would have been the original ending. Because I simply couldn't trust anybody in my old alliance to, stick around. Except for maybe a select few. I'd be like, hey, I'm going to just end this alliance. Or something like that. And it'll just be us, and that'll be it. Well, we'll join this gyms and see what they give us. Of course, our numbers would have been so low that they wouldn't have to remove anybody. But they were like in their 70s or something like that. You gonna tell me 70 freaking something there? I mean, they can sit here and act like some of the people were friends and stuff, and maybe you guys are friends, but you have a Discord, Yeah, when I met those guys, they had a Discord. It's just not as bad, truthfully. There's no way on earth they're gonna say they lost them forever. Or they're gonna complain and be all like, I mean, I'm gonna assume they're not stupid and probably remove the most people who are gone the very longest and stuff like that. I mean, other games came out. Shoot, 2 years ago, my friends left this game for Ark, which was probably a pretty nice game. It's got PlayStation Plus, I believe it. Who's this guy right here? Reaper. Reaper Raptor. He's a baby. What did baby start off with? That could easily be fixed. Gold gear just like me, huh? I better be careful. Something might show up on my stream and, well... Actually, let's get some power under my belt. Let's see. So I have this right here. This is the weapon I could not give away. This is what I invested so much time into. A weapon that I felt like I was never going to get rid of. Because I had that one amazing trait of, well, just hitting critical hits all the time. And that's all that mattered to me. Let's see, did I have anything to compensate for that? Okay. I gotta get rid of those Dread Keeper LCs. I guess I have to replace the Dread Keepers with like what are they, Technique 5s? Let's take a look at all this. What is useless for my one? No, that probably okay. Fine. That's the one I feel like, yeah, that one can be replaced. Yeah. That one can be replaced with something better. This can be replaced with something better. That can be replaced with something better. And the triple is debatable, really. very debatable. So these three would have to be replaced. Okay, maybe this one too. Basically, anything that's like 3 or higher, I'll keep around. But if it's lower than 3, it's probably not worth keeping anyway. Anyway, a 5,000 easy giveaway on my Twitch channel, guys. Okay. Wow, a money giveaway. How would that work anyway? I don't know. Is there anyone online yet? No, just me. Well, small alliance. Maybe I can tease him and tell him to make a Discord. Let's see, alliance. Do we have a Discord? They give me the answer I don't like, I will tell them to make one. Hey Kai, when you get a chance, how many well actually I can check that. Let me stop being lazy for a second and actually check and see how many people are in this OP alliance. Pretty sure we just say OP, right? No, sorry. OP. Ugh. Where? Boop. Co-op. Am I missing something here? It does just say OP, right? That makes it so hard to find. Or easy. That enrollment history is kind of pissing me off, honestly. I might just leave it and just check other alliances and see their enrollment history, because that worries me a lot. It'll probably never go away now that I thought about it. Alright, it should be called OP, right? And yeah, I get like the whole alphabet here. Well, they have a 3-letter name, so it's kind of annoying. Actually, I could check on Jim's. Jim has a more manageable name to figure out. .1G.E, and I don't think I have to like space it out or anything. See, that works. Okay, see, and they have a Discord. See, they're not stupid. They've been around for 4 years, which I think is longer than the game. Yeah, 4 years is longer than this game has been out, I believe. Alright, I'll get this alliance like 1 day. At least. It might be a lot for a new alliance. That's just adding people, but, well, I don't know. I need things to happen rapidly. But just, to continue the whole alliance ranting thing, I will switch accounts is what I'll do. So you can see that too. My underdeveloped, character in the other game. Just to spice things up. Because I can't believe I'm almost pushing 40 minutes. That's a little worrisome. Let's see, our game. Eating chicken nuggets, by the way. Oh boy, look at that lack of effort in my character. Just purple and blue. That's all I ever needed. Probably after this, I'll probably do some survival mode or something like that. Or maybe I'll go back to Realm. Depends. I can't go back to Fortnite because it's just not my type of season right now, honestly. It's just not. Alright. You gotta catch me up. You gotta talk about stuff. Hey, I remember that chick. I walked underneath her legs and I think she blocked me. This person can see with their Mars system already? Oh good, she's walking away from me, just like last time. Ooh, a command, let's see. Huh, the 20th. Today. Yeah, today. So, and that's all you can check, really. That kind of proves that they're an active alliance. At least somebody's posting on the darn board. I mean, sure, there's nothing, no one online right now, but, I don't know. Who's that to blame? The game or the alliance? I mean, they tried everything they could. Literally everybody. What we got here? Really? It's been that long since they've hired new people. That's kind of concerning. Almost concerning that damn wolf. Oh my gosh. Maybe she blocked me. That's fine, because she's gone now. Got a rotating bear. You know, it's possible. Nope, there she is. Am I really chasing? No, I'm not really chasing that first. We've all seen it. Replays if you want to. That's... there's an extra spot here. I forgot how to sit. Oh no, her ears just moved on their own. Yeah, they move on their own. I'm going to draw a line there. Let's see.
Hey.
I couldn't just solve my problem by leaving this line and try to find a new one. Not that simple. I think that's a pair of panties I'm looking at, honestly, in that icon. Butterfly and spiders. At least she has normal boobs, that's fine. Oh no. We can't have any of that. Yuck. Well, I think that's about it. Wouldn't want to have this game be, wouldn't have to stream for this game for an entire hour. That just would feel weird. But I gave the game its chances and stuff like that, and while playing it and going to a spot for an entire... Actually, I think it's just a grind that's actually really obnoxious, really. Having to constantly go through your inventory, empty out stuff, grind, stop, empty out stuff, grind, stop, empty out stuff, just... like, yikes. Just to make a tidbit more money. A little bit more. Alright, well, take care, people. Thanks for stopping by.